first Inat on the organizational alignment problems.
Thank you, Richard. So, hi everybody. I'm Inat, and I'm going to talk about the organizational alignment. So, after analyzing and applying the McKinsey 7S model, as you see here, certain
When we take a look at Blockbuster, they are more in the hierarchy side. Their characteristics move them toward the integration, but there was a clear gap between the top management and the store's employees. The task-oriented management pushed the orders down the line, causing without receiving any feedback from the lower parts of the pyramid. This more often than not caused that they set unrealistic goals for each of the stores, and if employees couldn't reach these goals, they would close the store. Another thing is that because they got the customer sales representative, which was the people that was dealing with the customers to promote the new online restaurant rental system. So, which was going to eventually lead the customers to not go to the stores anymore. So think about it for a minute. You were basically asking your employees to promote their job away. If they were being a little bit more flexible or they have a little bit relationship-oriented management, maybe the employees will have been a little bit more identified with the company. Another big issue for Blockbuster was that they ignored completely the external factors. Their lack of vision, for example, prevented them to take an attitude that was risk-averse, which prevented them from adopting new technologies, which was one of their biggest mistakes. Another thing is that they continued to ignore the competition, for example, Netflix. They didn't even take them as a risk, and Netflix was responsible for Blockbuster losing all of their market share. So they failed to be proactive. By the time they reacted, it was too late. Richard's going to give some recommendations.
Thank you. We use the Potters. The recommendations what Blockbuster could have done to lead the change. First would be establish a sense of urgency. We think Blockbuster could have done create a think tank, like a division within the company that kind of has the mandate to innovate. So what they do, they analyze future trends and they kind of analyze also internal pitfalls within the organization. Something which like Samsung has really considered. Therefore we propose that Blockbuster would program where they incentivize employees to kind of speak up, to recommend changes to the company, something which Toyota done very well. And this really foster employees' commitment towards like what the overall company is doing. The second step, we need to form powerful guiding coalition. So for us it is really, really crucial that the top management supports and strengthens the operations of the think tank. So for us it is really crucial that within the top management and within the board of directors there are innovative people, there are visionaries. Visionaries that can lead to change, that can support and strengthen what the think tank is doing. So, you know from the Samsung case that they were kind of supporting each other, and this is necessary. That you have somebody who's leading the company kind of is innovative and sees that innovation is necessary. And lastly, you need to create and communicate the vision. It is very important that you do this. For example, Netflix, what they do, they train their employees for 1 month in order to get them on board, to kind of teach them what's the company's vision, what's the company's culture. So the employees feel very comfortable within the company. For example, Deutsche Telekom, they fly over their top-level executives to the Silicon Valley, so the top-level executives know what are technology trends, they realize what is going on, and then they kind of change a little bit within the organization. It needs time, but they change something. Or what the think tank could do, for example, they could run workshops and kind of train the employees, the top-level managers, and kind of tell them how they could set up human resource development programs, etc. And another thing, what we think in order it's important to kind of fill the gap between the employees and the top-level managers is to build relationships. So we came up with vocational programs. And
No, you have 1 minute to go.
oh, sorry.
Andrew is also happy to keep us in line here. All right, so he's going to be signal.
Okay, sorry for that. So yes, there were vocational programs where like employees are brought together and they kind of get to know each other. So top level managers can figure out what problems are there at the ground level management, etc. So yeah, these are like our high level management perspective recommendations, and I think Blockbuster would have done something similar. Blockbuster would not be bankrupt by now. Thank you very much for having us. Now it's time.
Could you go back to the slide that shows creating urgency? How does creating a think tank create urgency? Think tank people are thinkers, right? What's urgent about that activity? Whoever, you guys are
Okay, I
in
thought
charge.
you were referring like instructions to Richard. So the thing about the urgency is like that this specific think tank division is going to really feel what's going on in the surface. This is what we're talking about urgency, so they will have like the ability to really take all this information and bring it to the management. And we're referring about the fact that they had no idea how to like really recognize new trends, and they were really lacking with innovation of any kind. They just worked blind. So this is what we're talking about, like raising the urgency so they know exactly what's going on, and this is how the think tank is going to help us. Employees are going to put like also their notes in the think tank, so they'll have like everything there, so they can really understand what's not functioning in the organization.
Okay, so usually creating urgency entails warning the employees of a catastrophic failure.
We do that.
Okay, fair point. Or showing a growth horizon or some kind of piece of the pie that you're about to miss. Or showing how competitors are moving in on you and making life harder. Something like that, right? A think tank in Silicon Valley, you can ask any of the think tank people in Silicon Valley. Urgency?
So I guess we just didn't put like the idea was that like it's going to help them.
Yeah, the organization will just say, look, those are the freaks in Silicon Valley, right? So So I'm wondering if there's something more tangible here where you can use that innovation input to really motivate people into moving, right?
You want to say about the incentive programs that we said about the think tank? So
It's kind of, we set this program up, like the think tank in the organization, in order to kind of make employees feel more committed towards the whole organization. So that they realize, okay, there's something going on, there's not a lot of customers coming in or something like that, or the sales goals which are set are way too high, we cannot reach them. So they come up and say, hey, top manager, look, I think if you incentivize us by this and this way, we will be more committed. And or see, like, we got every of our customers complain because Netflix is coming in. So they might see like big picture,
Yeah.
which they right now they don't care about because why should they care about? They just care about that they get the $6 or $10 an hour, but so they will feel more committed towards.
Hey guys, can we get a grip on this pinging and stuff going on here? Thank you. So that's interesting. So it's almost like you're saying. I mean, maybe I'm wrong in hearing this, but if I were a Blockbuster employee, I'd be demotivated because I see all this potential and somebody else is eating my lunch on the innovation front, right? So maybe what I'm hearing you say is let's create a vision here that inspires people. So rather than scaring people or showing competitors, which everybody has seen already, it's more of an inspirational sense of urgency than it is anything
Yeah.
else.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Still a good move, Dr. Cheney. That's a,
Can I add one more thing, based on the think tank? Also the idea is really getting like the employees in the bottom of the food chain, really getting their ideas, like what they want, what they think can work. And they put it in this box, and then somebody in the top management like sees this box and sees, oh, this could be a really good idea. Maybe we're missing on that term. So this was the idea.
okay. So it's almost like an employee challenge, democratized challenge.
Okay.
Okay. All right, questions from the board?
How is the culture at Blockbuster so far? Will the middle management or the employees, will they hesitate to tell top management what they think is going wrong? How's the culture? Do they feel like that needs to
Right
be
now, they
openly?
don't have anybody to talk to.
Yeah, there was a big gap between top management and the store employees, so basically they didn't take the actual outcome of the store, so what was the situation happening there, they lacked that middleman between, to make the connection between the management and the other stuff. So what they care about was to just get the sales targets met, and they didn't like, consider what were the actual situation in the stores by the time. So this causing the employees to get a sense that they weren't taking into consideration in the plans of the company, because if you're just not making money, then basically, if you're not making enough money for us, we're gonna close the store and we don't care about you. So you don't have an organizational culture per se by acting this way.
Okay, thank you.